Alright, so welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. Hopefully everybody's having a good time and everything associated. Got a bit of a fun one today. Yeah, our daily, or is this monthly? I don't know when my last one was, but our monthly dose of a bit of a drama. So a lot of players in the community aren't really happy with one of the recent releases. And no, it's not actually the Roppy Red Hood skin. It's actually something different than that. Yeah. So you might be shocked, but it's actually different. Does it have something to do with Roppy Red Hood? Yeah, so today, let's jump into it. New to the channel, like and subscribe, it helps out a ton. Keeping the comment section less than, try to keep it, right, less havoc and be nice to each other. I want to make that clear. But yeah, let's jump into this. Give me your opinion down below, what you think and how you feel about this, because a lot of players, they don't like it. Take a look. So pretty much, what do players not like? Go, listen, what's happening, bud? What's going on? Here's your answer. Yeah, apparently, yes, My Commander was one of the worst events. Players are calling it the travesty of the century, a letdown of a millennium. So, pretty much, over here, we have Go Ninja Thief being, you know, solid, insane. Eden Spear, same way. And then you got the one on the right. Yeah, My Commander. So, a lot of players hate and, like, despise the latest story more than anything. You got, like, people on Discord, again, whatever it is, 186 upvotes, 11 downvotes, 23 clown emojis here. Robbie's new event, without sugarcoating it, is the worst event in Nikke history, bar none. How does one fumble a character event so badly? This event has left such a bad taste in my mouth that I am fully considering quitting the game for the first time. I'm just waiting for the 3rd anniversary. If it's bad, I'm going to quit this game. The writing has been terrible since the company became public. They'll be designed for the free skin, but what a letdown from her event story. Like, what the heck, Shift Up? I'm not saying that we need to do the deed, but giving their relationship some progression. Like, come on, exactly, right? Upvote this if we want to get actual attention. Shift Up. Be like Roppy loves Commander. So how about we remove Commander POV from the entire event, make Anise and Neon troll Roppy while she roams the outpost wearing that outfit, saying yes to everyone, and at the end of the event, with the worst writing possible, with 2 lines of dialogue and nothing happens. Now make a great song to pair with our garbage event. Listen, like, that's like the kindest one. It's like the kindest Discord thread I could find, and like these are like the kindest posts I could find, dude. People aren't happy at all. I don't know what the GP community and KR community is saying. I don't know what they're going through, but on the global side, bro, they don't like it. Go Ninja Thief absolutely delivers on the comedic event, and basically on the point where, you know, you're losing brain cells in a good way. Phantom Thief crew totally delivered with their comedic lines and timings. Eden Spear gives much needed screen time for the forgotten characters and main story instead of immense hype for the 3rd anniversary story. So many characters from different groups converging in one place. Yes, My Commander is such a missed opportunity. We got hand-holding in, again, the Bond story, but now with its sexy outfit, you know, all the interactions we get is handling her water bottle. So, yeah, that's pretty much where it goes. And then other people have different takes over here and pretty much give their opinion. But what I will say is, I do think one thing. I do think that the community had super high expectations when it came to this occurring, right? If you don't get what that means, you're good. Don't try to understand what that means. Pretty much though, players had that because they saw the outfit. They're like, oh, that's gonna happen 100%. And I knew from like the starting point that it wouldn't happen, especially in this event like this. If that were to happen, that's gonna be more like of an official thing in the game and through different storytelling, not through this way. I knew there was a special story. I didn't have too much expectations. But, you know, for players had, you know, even if you were to say medium expectations, everyone says the event sucks. Like, everywhere I go. My comment section originally, when I dropped my Delta video, I'm pretty sure, there were a bunch of people saying, like, how did they cook so hard on Eden Spear, but, like, completely miss with the Roppy Red Hood skin, like event, right? And again, like, before this event even happened, let's make this clear, there was already a pretty decent amount of drama being the skin sucks already, which I will say this right now. The shooting pose, people have different opinions on that one. I'm not going to touch that one. But the burst animation and the skin itself, it's a pretty solid free skin. Like, I'm genuinely not depressed about it. I do think, like, the Red Hood dress was super cool as well. If I were to tier list it, I don't even know how I'd go about it, right? I'm a biased person. I think I really like the Red Hood skin. And I used that skin for so long, right? It's a super cool skin, too. So I would say it's like there, right? But when it came to the event and everything, players just hated it, right? So, like, let's say 20-30% of the community didn't like the skin. It's much more when it comes to the event. That caused much more problems for them, if anything, right? And then you have memes like this. You had 6 ones to cook, Shift Up. And again, like, I wouldn't make a video on this if it wasn't like a pretty popular thing. You got 700 upvotes. You got 893 upvotes. You have 186 11 downvotes. All these people over here. There's more threads as well. Some of them get removed for duplicate data or something like that. Over here, it's 2.4, not like a hate post, but a lot of players in the comments were bringing it up like, you know, not the best. And yeah, I said it back then in the costume poll. Anybody expecting to whatever was expecting too much over there. I'm glad her shooting post doesn't suck as much now. Still a far cry from incredible SR. Yeah, but it's a major improvement. So they're not going outside the main story, and even then, not until a seriously major event. So that was there. But you have over here, they did again. My poor Robbie Dirty. There's no hope now. It's door over. I cursed the shift up with 933 upvotes. Almost everybody getting paid, but Robbie. So yeah, I knew that would nothing would happen. Nothing ever happens. Somehow I'm disappointed. I'm fine. She didn't get that, but at least they could have more interaction with the commander. And then the 5 seconds of dialogue, dude, it's just funny. The people crashing out so hard here. I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait to see the comic. Okay, over here, pretty much what prompted them to make this a joke of an event. This almost could fit as an April Fool's event. It feels like Neon and Anise had more spotlight than Rappi. Commander didn't even get a scene to appreciate the outfit. The advertising and promotion of the skin seemed way more intimate and cutesy. Someone has been laughing at us in their office. The excuses of playing the game, playing the long game, or because she's the main pro tag don't warrant this. Sigh. Definitely was made to tell players it ain't happening anytime soon. So again, 1K upvotes on a joke of an event. Over here, yeah, they're making fun of the voice lines because the voice lines are just depressing to hear. Yeah, that's like an entirely another thing. Like, yeah, go check the voice lines. They're kind of cool, but it just pissed players off further because it's like bruh, you know, bruh. And then over here, Rappi skin story summation, no encounter. So yeah, 1.4K upvotes. Friggin' treasure items have more interaction with the commanders than this special event. Even though I didn't expect anything crazy, the whole push and pull with the player and Rappi is starting to get annoying. So yeah, I'm curious on what your take was. I also think this might be a hot take here, but I do think that Eden Spear was so good writing. So players may have either played Eden Spear first or Yes My Commander or whatever it is. But if you played Eden Spear going into Yes My Commander would just be dog crap in comparison, no doubt. And vice versa also true. If you played Yes My Commander first, going into Eden Spear might be just 10 times more peak. So depending on how you played it, I played Eden Spear first. I then went into Go Ninja Thief, and then I went into Yes My Commander. So I had like an absolute blast with Eden Spear. I freaking enjoyed Go Ninja Thief, and then I played Yes My Commander, which I will say the biggest point that I agree with is it was like 10% Rappi in there, and like no commander in there, and like the way it was like hyped up, it was like, oh, commander's in there and everything. It's gonna be like some progression. Nah. It's like the best tweet that I saw, and like I don't know, I couldn't find it. I was trying to bookmark it. It was we got Rent a Girlfriend in we got the Rent a Girlfriend collab in Nikke, and I genuinely laughed at that joke. It was a good joke. All right, not hating on Rent a Girlfriend. People love that anime, or manga, whatever. I'm not hating on it, but it was a funny comment. I genuinely cackled a little bit. It was well done. So, thoughts, opinions, let me know what you think, but that's players' sentiment. That's player sentiment. What do you think? All right, with that being said, I will say this now. I don't think that the writing team is cooked in Nikke. I just truly think that some of the events are just lackluster, and that happens. What I will say is Eden Spear was so well done, and the amount of lore drops, like, they perfectly put hype there. And anybody says that Eden Spear sucked, you suck, because that story was so well done. It genuinely got me so hyped. I had chills like here and there when Eden Spear fired. When my goat Siren said, "I am the reason that mofo in the sky can't see us," bro. Listen, I was like, wait a minute, kind of cool. But yeah, I just think that Siren took the W in this update, and Rappi didn't. So, what do you think? Take care, have fun. That's been it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one.